What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing today? How are you ladies doing today? It's your guy DeMarcus here for the Motivational Mix with the Beta Project here. You can always find me on YouTube at Humble and Focus, all one word. And today is June 10, 2019. It's June 20th. Ooh, sorry about that. But the video, it is too late. It's too late. And so this is a great example. So I started this video and I thought I put this on here correctly, but I guess I didn't. But it's too late for me to change it now because I'm moving forward. There's always going to be a situation that in your life, if you don't take hold of it, it's going to be too late for you to address it. Now, the reason that this video even came to happen is because I was talking with my dad and we were talking about how most of his life, all he's been taught is how to work a job and everything else. And that's great. But he's gotten all this information that has led him to a place that he's not been able to really step out and just get rid of his job, step out and spend more time with the family. He's still working. He's almost, I guess, 70 years old now, and he's still up here working. And I said, Dad, it's not looking good for you to retire. And he's like, I know, I got to find something else. And I said, Dad, it's not too late. But ironically enough, we all seem to want to wait until we figure it all out before we make a decision. And in the essence of doing that, what we do is we limit our beliefs because we want to know everything before we move. The thing is, the universe doesn't work like that. So today's quote is, most people start caring when it's a little bit too late. Now, obviously, if it was a death situation, that's a little bit too late, obviously. And you really aren't concerned about caring at that point in time because, obviously you're not around. Hey, how you doing? If you haven't noticed, this is my kitchen. We haven't been here together in a long time. But I've got a friend of mine who's coming in, and I'm giving her my office to stay in, as she's gonna stay in there, and that means I'm gonna be put out here. So I'll be here for a couple days if we end up doing another video together on Friday. So here's the deal. So I want you to think about this. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think about like a guy who knows he's gonna be assassinated, right? And he's like, well, I am gonna wait till the red dot hits me and then I'm gonna move. So he's gonna make the decision to move once he finally sees that red dot hit him. But ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, if the red dot hits you, it's too late. There's too many times in our lives where we think that we still have more time to do something. But ladies and gentlemen, the world is designed with opportunities, and you don't see opportunities, but they're there every single day. Not only are they there, but they consistently are closing because you're not making moves to get them. You're not stepping up and stepping forward to take into your greatness, but instead you're saying, oh, I'll get that later, or I still have time. Ladies and gentlemen, spending time with your family is a big deal, right? And your family might be gone one day, right? But at the same time, your family might need you to make some change in their lives, and they can't do it because you haven't done it. And you're still sitting here wondering why nothing's changing for you, why you're complaining about your situation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's not too late. But if you don't make a decision, it can be too late. So let's go to post number 2. Even a wrong decision, even a correct decision is wrong when it is too late. You've seen it on game shows where the guy, he's thinking, and then you get the buzzer, and then he's like, oh, it's Space Jam. So he's like, that's right, but it's too late. So ladies and gentlemen, even a situation where you're right in your situation, and you have the correct answer, and you know what to do, and you don't make the move, it is not all of a sudden right. It's still a wrong answer. And you can't dwell on that because you didn't make I can't talk today. You can't dwell on that because you didn't make the choice to make yourself move forward. Like, for example, there are certain things you can only do up to a certain age. And if you don't do that by a certain age, like you cannot be the top 100 billionaires under the age of 30 if you're 80. It's as simple as that. It's too late, right? You might be a billionaire now. That's fine. But in all reality, time matters. That's why you have to make decisions in timely fashion. There's actually a quote out there that says that the rich people, they make decisions quickly and they do not falter from them. But it's the poor people who make lots of decisions and they change their mind and it takes them a long time to make a decision. So I want you to think about some of the decisions you make. This is decisions that you consistently are hitting in your life. Are you making these decisions quickly, or are you taking a lot of time because you want to know all the answers? You see, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, the reason that rich people and successful people make decisions quickly is because they realize that they can figure it out. Make the decision now and figure it out later. There's another quote that says, jump and make your parachute on the way down. Why? Because at least on the way down, you can figure things out. If you're standing at the top of a mountain and you haven't jumped yet, you're not going to be able to figure out what's going on. You may not even need a parachute. It might be down. You just can't see the fog's there. You can't see. It just might be a 2-foot down drop. But you jump and you make your parachute on the way down. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people are like, well, no, it's not about, you don't have to know everything. That's one of the problems with today's society. We feel like we have to know everything before we make a move. Why? You didn't know everything before you went to middle school. And that was the example I gave my dad. We were talking because we were talking about other people, not making moves and decisions. I was like, Dad, you realize it's like when we wanted to go to 8th grade, and it'd be like somebody like, you know what, I was going to go to 8th grade, but no, I'm going to stay here instead because I don't know the answers to all the tests. But when I get all the answers to the test, then I'm going to come to 8th grade. That's the exact same thing. You don't have to know the answers to make moves forward. As a matter of fact, you need to make moves forward and find the answers, because from where you are, you have limited vision. Right now, we're in my kitchen. We cannot see my back room from here. The vision is limited. We cannot see my front yard from here. I cannot see your house from here. Now, if I got in a helicopter and I raise myself up, I might be able to see your house. I will be able to see my front yard. But ladies and gentlemen, with limited vision, you have to step outside of where you are and hope it's not too late to see it. Pompeii is a great example. I guarantee there's somebody in Pompeii like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave this island. But today I can't leave it. But today's the day the volcano erupted and you didn't leave it at all. As a matter of fact, you're probably in the museum somewhere, frozen, looking like this, or like, or like, or like, like, So, one, it can be too late. Doors will close if you don't make a decision. 2, the correct answer is fine, but you got to make it in the right amount of time. 3, make sure that you are moving forward and not staying stuck because you don't have all the answers, because you have to change your view before you can change your mind. Doing the same thing will give you the same thing. You've heard it before. If I'm consistently eating a certain type of food, let's say I could eat donuts every day, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have a 6-pack abs. But if I want 6-pack abs, I have to change what I'm doing. I have to put a little fitness in there. If I want to go downtown to St. Louis, I have to get in my car and drive. I can't just say, I want to go to St. Louis and just hope it happens with imagination. No, it doesn't work like that. But instead, I have to get in my car and make the actions to go forward and make the moves. I have to get a new perspective. I will not be seeing my kitchen when I'm in St. Louis. You get what I'm saying? And there's one more thing, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I just talked about everything else, this is the last thing. It's never too late to become the person you are capable of being. It's never too late. But the problem is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't make a decision, it can be too late. The cool thing about this quote, it says, never too late to become, which means that it's going to take action. Becoming is an action. It's not just something that happens. You have to become. And even if it's something that happens, it's still an action. It's not inaction. It's never too late to become the person you're capable of being. All the options are there. They're there for you to utilize. They're there for you to step up and grab. But it's up to you to tell what your destiny will be. It is up to you to step forward and say, I am enough. I deserve more. It's up to you to step into your greatness so somebody else someone else can find their greatness. You're the example. They need you. They need you. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make sure that you're not sitting back waiting for that red dot and then hoping to make a move and get outside of the bullet. Because ladies and gentlemen, to be honest with you, there's only a few people in history that have been able to do that. One's named Superman, one's named Flash, and there's probably some others, but anyways. But what I need you to realize is that you are a real person. And not only are you a real person, you have the value of making a decision. Now, the decision you make may not be the best one you want to make right now, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to have to do something different if you want something different. And it's never too late. But ladies and gentlemen, at the same time, let me go back to the first one. Most people start caring when it is a little bit too late. Don't let that be you. Don't let you be the reason, don't let the fact that, I forgot to talk about this. I'm going to get off here in a second. Most people don't start planning to lose a job until after they're fired. You get what I'm saying? Let me go back to the quote. Most people don't start caring until it's a bit too late, because people stay at jobs because it's job security. They don't think they're going to get fired because it's job security. I'm working, so it's mine, and no, it's not how the way it works. So people start caring about the fact that they lost a job, and they start freaking out after they've lost their job, after they've quit their job, after the car breaks down, after you've been evicted, after the bills are due, after you haven't eaten. Then they start to care. But ladies and gentlemen, you should have been putting preparations in order long before the actual event happened. The average person that has success and money has 7 streams of income. 7 streams. The average person in middle America has 1. And it's not even a stream of income. If they pay you to show up, if you don't show up, you don't get paid, which means you consistently are giving your time for money, which means that you don't do anything with your life except for grow old. You get to enjoy your life when you're 50 or 60 years old. Congratulations. I'll tell you right now, my body probably won't be working by then. Actually, I won't say that out loud because I don't want that to be true. But it's not going to be working like this. But think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till your job is over to start something. Don't wait till you're comfortable to start something. Don't wait till you have the answers to start something. Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow seems like it's a better day. Start now. Get up, stop playing, and get to work because the world needs what you have. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow's not promised. So if you're not promised tomorrow and if you got stuff you got to do today, it's time you get to work. You're right now, you're on my video, right? This is my legacy. My kids will watch this and be like, that's my dad. He's leaving a legacy for me right now. And they will take this and take it to monumental heights. I'm giving somebody else a great word that they need to hear today. So we're doing all these things for tomorrow because I don't want it to be too late and my voice was never heard. I've been doing videos for the past 3 years. That's 3 years of videos that people have been able to hear. And whether or not they knew it or not, it was meant to be for them. If you heard it, it was meant to be for you, just like this one is right now. So that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't start caring when it's too late. Don't start giving don't get the correct answers after it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Time is now. The answer is go. I mean, it may not be go, but the answer is go. Get up and do something because the world needs the best version of you. Remember, I believe and I love and each and every single one of you. And I'll be dadgum if you guys are just gonna sit around. If you're in my circle, there's no way I'm gonna let you fail. And maybe that might be one of my flaws. Maybe might be one of the reasons I'm not moving as fast forward as I want to be because I'm trying to get everybody because I care, right? Maybe I just need to go and leave them behind. Maybe that's, if I don't leave them alone, guess what? It might be too late for me. And so that's why I do what I do. But keep that in mind. Take a perspective. What is it that you're sitting on your plate right now that you have to make a decision on? Make a decision, ladies and gentlemen, and don't let it be too late. Ooh, that was good. I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Thursday.